And we're already rolling. What kind of name is Antron?
Antron is a name that my mom and dad gave me. Sometimes I'm thinking I'm a transformer.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Okay.
You know? I go from comedian and I transform into race car driver. That's what I do.
Okay, that's cool.
How'd
you get started in this kind of racing? How did this happen?
The way I got started is that my dad and uncle were sportsman racers. Weekend warrior, what it is, a hobby. On the weekends, I just grew up around as a kid. And when I grew up around, they brought me to a big national event like you see here in Pomona. And I fell in love with it at the age of 10. They took me to my first professional race. And I watched it and I said, I want to do that one day. And I've just been out and around it. And when I was out and around, I got the opportunity where I worked on the race team, went from working on the race team to actually racing a motorcycle before I drove the cars.
Wow.
And it just transcended from there. And now this is my 20th season being out here, 10 years on bike, and this is my 10th season in Top Fuel.
That's awesome, man. Congrats.
Thank you, thank you.
How is it being on Top Gear?
Top Gear is a lot of fun, you know, with Bill and Tom Ford from over in the UK. You know, we just resonate with each other. We have a really good chemistry. But we're really good friends, you know. I mean, like we grew a relationship through that show,
right? And
we grew into something special. But anybody that has a passion for cars, they're always a good friend of mine.
That's cool.
You know,
what's the hardest part about racing this? You know, these dragsters. What's the hardest part you think for you?
I think the hardest part, you know, the hardest part about racing is not racing. I think the hardest part for anybody to get used to and sustain yourself out here is just to travel. We travel to 24 different venues across the country, and it's a time away from home. And when you're racing on this professional level, we're going for almost 200 days out of a year, just with racing and all the sponsor obligations that you have to do.
What's your mind preparation right before the Christmas tree's going off? What are you thinking? What is your thought process? What is it to make you have that edge at the line?
Well, man, if I told you, I have to kill you.
Well, kill me after you tell me.
Right. No, I'm just messing with you. No, the craziest part about it is, in our sport, is a pure react sport. So when you get in the car, you literally gotta blank your mind out. The hardest thing is to blank your mind out where you're not thinking about what you're supposed to do. You gotta have enough training involved where you just react to what you do. And if you don't, you know, because we win and lose by 1/1000th of a second. So if you mess up a little bit on the line, you're going home. In our sport, there's no do-over mulligan. So you have to have that blank mindset, go in there and go in gladiator mode, where you're ready kind of like to pounce on that tree, like a cat pounces on his prey.
A lot of muscle twitch here.
Oh yeah.
Good muscle twitch, right?
Oh yeah, like
all
boom,
right.
boom,
right.
like quick.
What sports do you cross-train to do your sport?
You know what, the coolest part is that I actually do some circuit training, I do some athletic training, and I also have a personal strength training coach. But also to keep my endurance up and stuff like that, I play basketball. Basketball, I played basketball at a very high level in high school, almost played in college, but I ran track in college. And that sport there is very quick hand-eye coordination, and you gotta be like focused on what you do. You know what I mean? It's no thinking involved, you actually just improvise and do, and that's what you have to do out here. You have to improvise, adapt, and be versatile to all the situations that come at you and just attack it.
What is something that people don't know about Antron and the misconceptions about what people think of you?
I don't know, man. People think a lot of things of me, so half of them got it right and half of them got it wrong.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So what is something people don't know about you? Were you a Boy Scout? I don't know.
I was a Boy Scout growing up as a kid. I was only there for like about 3 years. I went Cub Scouts, but I mean, I'm kind of one of those type of people that's very, like I
didn't know you were funny.
Didn't know I was funny?
I didn't know you were funny.
Well,
but you're funny.
But I'm a neat freak. You know what I mean? That's something that a lot of people probably don't realize. I mean, I'm very organized, neat freak, and I can't rest until I have things just like perfect in a line. You get what I mean?
Okay.
And that's the way I help build the race cars, the way I build my kids' race cars, the way I'm at home. It drives my wife crazy. My wife is the totally opposite in the spectrum. Very creative, but one of the messiest persons you ever see.
Okay, good answer. Let's talk about your sponsors. Matco Tools, Toyota, U.S. Army, Pennzoil. The names on the car, how do they get chosen? Why were they chosen? I know why, but I just wanted to say, wait, what's the position of the names?
Well, the thing about it is, the names ain't no rhyme or reason. They're actually in alphabetical order.
Oh, in alphabetical order,
Alphabetical order. Like if you look into the front of the car, you see the names get later, right?
Okay.
The back of the car, you see all like the A's and the B's up top. And
Gotcha.
Down. And the names, they didn't get picked. They're actually all 1,800 plus of our Matco Tools distributors. That's all on the race car.
Okay.
So that's all of our is distributor driven. That's what our team is. So their names are showcased. So if they signed up and became a distributor before October of the end of last year, all their names went on the race car.
Wow.
All of them. And I tell them all the time, I'm upset at half of them. Because half of them beat me to the finish line all the darn time.
That's funny.
You know
that's funny.
what I mean? But,
awesome.
But that's what it is giving back, because everyone support and makes happen what we do.
That's cool.
And then with the U.S. Army, we couldn't be more proud of all of our soldiers and troops across there, because the thing about it is we represent them out here, and we just try to make their team bigger and stronger with the people that we talk at the YES program. They sponsor the YES program, or Youth Educational Service here at NHRA. So we're able to talk to the kids and actually tell them how we made our dreams reality, and we're just trying to show them a pathway of having integrity, believing in themselves, and looking and trying to open them up to something new that they never thought that they could do.
It's awesome.
And that's what we try to do out here at NHRA Male Yell Series.
You're doing it.
We're trying. Hey, this is Antron Brown, 3-time NHRA Male Yell Top Fuel World Champion. And you know what? We're here on the best show live, FabTV.
He knows what's up.
All right.
Later, man. Great interview.